Hello everyone, and welcome to another video in the finals. Today we have a gameplay with the 93R. This is going to be a TDM, and it's a pretty crazy TDM at that. Won't spoil anything, but yeah, it's a pretty solid game. So enjoy it, and I'm trying to show off this weapon in this gameplay. And most of the gameplays that I do from here on out will probably be like, I don't know, like TDM, quick cache, power shift, whatever, because that tends to be what I play when I stream. This game, I tend to play the more casual stuff on stream. So like the other ones that I had with like the World Tour highlights, and yeah, like those types of gameplays, probably less of those, especially because I'm done with World Tour as well. Already got Emerald, so I'm kind of like, I still play it, but I don't like, I don't know, I don't feel the need to play it, right? Like I still play it, but I don't feel the need to play it. So there'll probably be less of those gameplays and probably more of these. But hopefully they're still entertaining. I think that they're pretty good for these types of videos anyways, like showing off the weapons, right? Like I think TDM and Power Shift and stuff like that probably better. Don't have to worry about the objective play as much, just challing. Don't have to worry about, you know, kiting and stuff like that. So they might even be better for showing off this type of thing. So yeah, that's what you should probably expect for most of the rest of the season. I'm hoping to get my new cap card as soon as I possibly can, so that I can stream and record ranked again. Because it would be really cool for me to have ranked gameplays. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about in the beginning of this video, because I've been kind of off the grind. I did a pretty good job in the beginning of the season, but I haven't put up a video in a minute. So every time I have like this catch-up video, there's always a bunch of other stuff I got to talk about before I get to the main, topic with the 93R. And yeah, one of those things is the ranked grind. So again, when I stream this game like pretty consistently, like a few days a week. For a few hours, usually like at night. So if you want to check those out, same name as my YouTube channel. I usually do casual modes until I get my new cap card, because I can't play on 120 frames with my current cap card, unfortunately, and stream. So yeah, unfortunately, because of that, I don't, like, when I go into ranked, I want to be at my best, not just for myself, but for my teammates, right? Like, I feel like kind of an asshole and kind of like selfish if I'm, streaming and like nerfing myself and potentially costing my team and not being at my best. So it's not really in my interest to stream or record ranked at the moment. But once I get the new cap card, then I'll be able to play and stream at 120 frames and should be at my best, because 120 frames feels way better. It feels way better. Just the entire game, everything, aiming, moving, just the fucking frame rate. Obviously the frame rate, but like the frame drops too, right? Like when you get the frame drops at 120, it's dropping to like 80 instead of, it being on 60 and dropping to like 30 or 40. So even like the frame drops feel better, right? Even when it's shitty, it feels better. Everything just feels better. And yeah, I'm looking forward to, hopefully getting that new cap card and being able to, stream and record those gameplays, because I have a lot of fun on ranked and we've had all this gameplay. And it kind of sucks not, having to be able to do videos on it, because it's what we put most of our time into in the game recently, and I have a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, so, hopefully get that soon, and then hopefully we can get back on that grind. But until then, probably casual stuff. But that being said, obviously you kind of alluded to it there, we did get back into playing ranked. So we didn't play ranked the first couple weeks of the season, but a couple weeks ago, started playing again, and now we're on like the third week of us getting back into playing it. Our 3-stack, because we actually have a 3-stack now. Holy shit. Thank fucking Bob for that, because it man, like don't get me wrong, it was fun playing in a duo, but it wasn't like, it wasn't Detail's fault. It was usually like our third and like chemistry with the third. That would get frustrating with duo queuing, is that like we have a way we like to play, and we're super used to playing that way, and feel I don't know, like usually like on the right page. But with the random third, you just never know what you're gonna get, and you never know how somebody's gonna play and how they're gonna fit into that, or if they're gonna fit into it at all. Like a lot of them just do their own thing and fucking throw, honestly. So not to say that every third that we had was shit, because we did have some good thirds. Just couldn't get them on as consistently, it felt like. But then, yeah, late last season, got Awesome Frog the GOAT, and yeah, actually 3-stacking on comms as well this season. And it was a little, we had to get back into it a little bit at first. We had a couple rough games when we were first getting back into it, because it was the first time we'd played together in a while. But especially the last few sessions, I feel like we really like got back into the groove, and I feel like we're doing like even better than we were when we had the crazy run at the end of last season. So yeah, I feel like we're hitting a really good spot right now. And yeah, just like having the comms too, and having just like the consistent 3-stack, building chem with that, even though we don't really need to. Like I said, I think our team already like gels really well together. But yeah, just like playing more, having the comms, things are looking really good, and the ranked games are going really well. And again, like especially the last couple sessions, I feel like we really hit a good spot. And we're at about, I'm going to round up and say like 47k elo right now. We're already at 47k, which feels great because, and goes to show like the improvement and how much better it is playing in a 3-stack. Because where we're at right now with 47k, that was our like low point. If you remember in the video, I did the video about like the last season rank journey or whatever. And I talked about at a certain point, there was like a low point where things were going poorly and we're like really close to hitting our goal. And then we had a really rough stretch of games and we dropped down a lot, and we dropped down to about 46.5, 47k. Like that was around where we dropped down to. And at that time, with about a month left in the season or 3 weeks left in the season, whatever it was something like that. You know, it felt so bad. It felt so bad being at that elo at that time. Like it felt like, shit, are we going to fail? You know what I mean? It was like so bad. And now to put things into perspective, we're at that elo right now. There's still 2 months left in the season. There's still 2 months left in the season. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're that far, ahead of schedule, right? To where we're at like our low point of last season with another month to go. You know what I mean? Like we're that far ahead. So like that spot that was like a low point, it's like, holy shit, we're there already this season, right? Like that feeling of seeing that and like feeling that improvement is really awesome. Cause yeah, I mean you could see it, like the fact that we're there that quickly, and I just feel like we've all been like playing better, and meshing like even better as a team now that we have even more time. And it's a great feeling, I gotta say, like when you can actually have like a consistent squad and grind like ranked in a game like this and like see that improvement, feel that improvement. It is one of the best feelings, I gotta say. Like it is so cool. Reminds me of you know, grinding with my different squads in COD back in the day, on GBs and shit like that, and just seeing like the record improve, seeing like things go up as we're starting to like feel better, get a better feel for the game and shit like that. It's like a really sick feeling. And yeah, it's why you enjoy like ranked gameplay and shit like that is for that improvement. So yeah, it's been really nice to see, and it's been a lot of fun. One more thing before I talk about the 93R for realsies is oh yeah, so Detail's gonna upload more consistently, I think, maybe, I hope. We'll see. But yeah, obviously he's my duo on the game. And yeah, he's really solid at the game, and he's a great friend. And the videos, when he does post them, are a good watch. Especially because I feel like he's gotten a lot better ever since like hitting Ruby. Like in the past month, I feel like he's gotten a lot better. And so yeah, if you want somebody to chill to watch on the finals, his clip videos are always good. And I think he said he's going to try to upload like more consistently. So go check out his channel. And if you haven't, but yeah, if you're on the same like controller wave and you like watching, you know, controller player like POV, same wave as me, yeah, he's pretty chill, pretty solid at the game, and his videos are pretty fun if he keeps uploading them. So definitely check out and subscribe to be ready if he does. Hopefully he does, and hopefully I do too. I'm gonna try to, but I honestly have more confidence in him doing it than me. I'm so inconsistent with YouTube, so. We'll see. I'll try my best though. I promise I'll try my best. But now that I got all that those were all the things that I didn't get to say in you know, the past couple weeks of missing uploads. I got, you know, all that out there. Now it's time to finally talk about the real topic of this video, which to be fair doesn't really need a whole lot to talk about it, because it's mostly just like holy shit, this gun is so good. But the 93R. So yeah, there needs to be an update to the videos that I did earlier this season going through my favorite loadout. Because I have the same like gadgets and the same spec and whatever, but the weapon, it's definitely not the ARN on light for me anymore. It's definitely this one. I will say that may not be the case on Kyoto, I actually do like running the ARN still on Kyoto. That being said, I honestly think you could get away with running the 93R on Kyoto as well if you wanted to. I think it'd be fine. But the one map where I genuinely prefer running the ARN and where I will probably swap to the ARN actually, like on a consistent basis, is Kyoto. Other than that, like basically every other map, I really like the 93R this season. And yeah, if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a shot, and give it a fair shot too. It might feel weird at first, but give it a fair shot and try it and commit to it and try to get good with it, because the gun is fantastic. It is basically a pocket FAMAS. All they did to buff it this season really was like one extra burst in the mag. That was like basically all they did to buff it this season. And you know, weirdly, it makes me wonder why more people weren't like catching onto it last season, because it's a nice buff, don't get me wrong, but like, I mean, it still had to be really good last season, right? I think people were just kind of behind on it. But yeah, I mean, it's that extra burst is really nice, and it feels kind of crazy, especially for people that played in Season 2, because this gun used to suck. But it is genuinely really good. Like, look at some of the kills I'm getting with this thing. Like, it is really good right now. It has plenty of damage in the mag. It has very easy to control recoil now. The recoil is very nice, especially now that you can put a red dot on it. It is not a hard gun to shoot at all. The burst damage is fantastic, especially when you get headshots. And you can use this thing at like almost any range. The range on the 93R is surprisingly good. Don't get me wrong, you're not taking like pike distance gunfights with this, or you shouldn't, I should say rather. But try pushing the distance when you use it. Like, you will be surprised at how good the damage range is on this. And yeah, try to treat it like a pocket FAMAS. Don't treat it like a burst pistol. You know, that's the best piece of advice that I could give for using this gun. Is don't get too distracted by the visual of it being a burst pistol. This thing is not a burst pistol. It is a fucking rifle. This thing packs a punch. The visual absolutely does not do it justice of it just being this tiny ass pistol. Like, nah, this thing is a force to be reckoned with. It is fantastic. It is definitely my go-to weapon on light. And a lot of the solid light players have been adapting to it and using it, and it's for good reason. And I think that if you play light and you haven't tried it, you should too, and give it a shot. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that you can use on light that are pretty legit, pretty valid, and pretty good this season. But I think that the 93R is, I mean, look at that. Look at those numbers. Like, it's obnoxious. This thing is great. The more that you use it, the more you'll get used to it, and the better you'll get with it. At controlling the recoil and figuring out the distances. And once you get to that point where you've been using it for about a week and you get that really good feel for it, it is fucking obnoxious how good this thing is. It is crazy good. So the numbers speak for themselves. Look at that gameplay. Yeah, I know. Fucking console lobby. Yeah, everybody wants to fucking complain about aim assist and how it aims for you and how it's the easiest thing ever. But then you play in a console lobby and they're like, this is free as fuck. Where, you know, the hypocrisy in that. We'll not talk about it today. That'll be for a different day. But yeah, not saying that was like a hard lobby or anything, that being said. But yeah, a lot of fun in that gameplay, and hope you guys enjoyed it too. And yeah, hope you appreciated the update. And yeah, try the 93R. Try the 93R. Give it a shot, because it is fantastic. You won't regret it. And next video I do, I don't know, maybe we'll do one on a different class. Maybe we'll talk about winch or something. I don't know. We'll get around to it. But yeah, GG's, and see you guys in the next one.